gentlemen, and graduates. Welcome to this Birmingham City University Award ceremony. We will be opening proceedings in the next few minutes. Can I first make some important announcements and requests to ensure that everyone can fully enjoy the occasion? Can I ask you to please turn your mobile phones to silent or off completely? We welcome the taking of photos and video, but if you are doing so, please do not stand or block the view of others in the audience. We have more than 600 students graduating with us this afternoon, and each one who crosses the stage is important to us. Please do clap and cheer as loudly as you wish as your graduate crosses the stage, and allow other members of the audience to do so without distraction when their graduate is crossing. The ceremony is scheduled to last approximately an hour and a half this afternoon. In our experience, small children can become restless during proceedings and sometimes even a little noisy. If your child does become unsettled, can we please ask you to move quietly out of the hall in order that they do not distract other guests and graduates from their enjoyment. We have a comfortable viewing room where you can still watch the proceedings and tend to your child. Your nearest door steward will be able to direct you. Graduates, this is important for you. You have been seated carefully and in a particular order to ensure that every person crosses the stage in the right sequence. Please do stay in your assigned seat, and when you are asked to come out of your row ready to be presented on stage, please do not move out of your assigned order. Our graduation ceremonies are formal occasions and do follow a traditional format. They will begin with a fanfare, following which the academic procession and the Chancellor's procession will enter the hall. At the end of the ceremony, once the Chancellor closes proceedings, could I ask graduates to stand and for guests to remain in your seats until the procession has exited the hall, after which you will be able to leave and join your party to celebrate your graduates' achievements. Now we are ready to begin. Can I please ask everyone to stand for the processions to enter the hall?
Ladies and gentlemen, the band. Woo! This is going to be so exciting. I declare this congregation open. Wakanda forever. Please be seated. Oh yeah. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, graduands. As Chancellor of Birmingham City University, I'm sorry, that never gets old. Trust me, this job is brilliant. It's even better than being the casting director for Love Island. I am delighted to welcome you all to this esteemed award ceremony. So first things first, I want you to give a cheer and a round of applause, but not just any cheer or round of applause. Remember that Thai cave rescue when they got all 12 kids out alive and we all went nuts? I want you to imagine they're putting Nigel Farage back inside that cave. Go crazy, students from the Faculty of Business, Law and Social Sciences, give it up! Yeah! You need to enjoy this today. Now, we've got some folks in the audience who are here to support our graduating students. These are very important people, family, who've stood by you through thick and thin. They've watched as you've torn out your hair in rage, sobbed over the computer keyboard and screamed, "I'll never be able to finish this." They put a comforting hand on your shoulder and said, "That's enough Minecraft for tonight, darling." So let's have a huge round of applause for families and friends. Come on. Woo! There's a lot of you, so try and keep it going when people are coming through. I know you tend to slow down when you get to the 500th person, but try and keep the applause and the cheering going because we need your support today. Now, we're here in the Symphony Hall in the very center of beautiful downtown Birmingham to celebrate your amazing success. You've done really well to get here. My sat-nav took me to Spearmint Rhino. But luckily, 3 hours later, I was able to call an Uber to join you here today. I read some statistics recently that said over a 3-year period, the average student will have consumed 15,000 pints of lager, 4 tons of pizza, and 1 carrot. So to have actually survived all that to be here today is nothing short of a miracle. Let me hear you say, yeah, come on. You're standing on the first rung of a ladder on which you can climb to new academic heights, new careers, and financial success. And if that doesn't work out, you could always be a window cleaner. Come on, you've got the ladder. All you need is the bucket and your quid's in. You should be proud of what you've achieved and to be part of this great institution. And I know how hard you've had to work because I too, my friends, have been a student. Oh yes. I recently graduated with a PhD from Royal Holloway. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's right, I'm a doctor of philosophy now. So if you ever get knocked down by a car and I'm there, we can discuss the nature of pain until the ambulance turns up. Some of you will be the first in your family to graduate, just as I was, so I hope your families and friends are proud and spoil you rotten. When I got my PhD, my family went mad, man. They all clubbed together to pay for me to visit the Taj Mahal. That's the one in Quinton. Because they always give you the mint on the saucer. I love that, don't you? And you've come a long way, though, haven't you? Haven't you come a long way? When you started here 3, 4, 5 years ago, things were different. You were different. You've packed so much into the last 3 years. Can you remember what you were like in Freshers Week? Can you remember what you did with that traffic cone? And what they said to you in the A&E department? Remember your first attempt at cooking? Who could have guessed your first chili con carne would one day be nominated for the Turner Prize? Remember that fancy dress party you went to dressed as chlamydia? No one wanted to go home with you, but strangely, several people did. Whether you like it or not, you've changed. They've changed, haven't they, family? You guys have changed. In 3 years, you're more informed, more opinionated, and frankly, more in debt. But hopefully, with your newly learned skills, a change of address, and plastic surgery, all of that will soon be a thing of the past. And I just want to say this, people. Are we rocking these caps and gowns today, or what? We look so hot, they should call us freaking mustard. Can I get a hallelujah? Now, it has been a pleasure to be Chancellor for this, my second year in the role. There are so many perks. I get to wear these robes whenever I want. I have to be referred to as my liege, the Lord Chancellor. And I can walk into any house in Smethwick at tea time and say, got any lobster? I've only done it a couple of times, but boy, people are really generous. Seriously though, it has been wonderful to learn so much about the amazing work of our students and staff. Look at these people up here. The Hogwarts posse. Yeah, man. Last August, I was asked to get up at the ungodly hour of 5 in the morning to join the team manning the phones at clearing. I knew there was a 5 p.m., but to me, 5 a.m. was just a theory. It had never been proven to exist, like the Yeti, the Loch Ness Monster, and Donald Trump's hair. Clearing's great, though. It was fantastic to speak to prospective students on the phone and help them get to where they want to be. Firstly, onto a course, but eventually in 2 or 3 years, graduating, just like all of you here today. I was up here in January for graduation, and I was interviewed by Professor David Roberts, who got me to reveal so much about myself, much more than I'd intended. But he did apologize afterwards for using the electrodes and the rubber glove. Then in March, I went to prison. I didn't do it, honest. Emeritus Professor of Criminology David Wilson invited me to Grendon Prison to join a debate between students and the prisoners. It was a truly remarkable and eye-opening experience. The debate was hotly contested, but in the end, the inmates won. And the students came away having learned a very valuable lesson, which is the best way to prepare for any debate is to lock the door and not go out for a really long time. In May, I had a whirlwind tour of the campus. I met staff and students, popped into the library, had a pint at the Eagle and Ball, oi, oi, and I checked out the accommodation at University Locks. And it's really good up there, but nowhere near as good as the Premier Inn. Shut up. Every time I mention them, I get a free English breakfast. They send it to me in a jiffy bag. And recently, I had the most wonderful time working with the team at the Royal Birmingham Conservatoire, narrating Peter and the Wolf with a full orchestra. We did 3 shows. We were going to do 4, but the wolf escaped. It was last seen in Moseley doing handbrake turns in a stolen BMW on Morrison's car park. But being Chancellor at this brilliant university isn't my only job. Last week, I was in the Dominican Republic filming a 3-part period drama about slavery in Jamaica, written by Andrea Levy. I've also been working on a birthday TV special for the BBC. Got a big birthday this year. And I've even wallpapered the spare bedroom. It's all gone for me, ladies and gentlemen. So, what else? The university has changed a lot this year too, with the opening of 3 new buildings. The magnificent Conservatoire, a 41 million expansion of our health, education and life sciences facilities in Edgbaston, and an extension to Curzon B. Steamhouse Phase 1 is underway. It's a groundbreaking facility which brings together the arts and business community in a pioneering creative collaboration space in Digbooth. We've also set out plans to redevelop the old Belmont Works factory for Steamhouse Phase 2. And it's a wonderful time and place to graduate here in Birmingham, which is transforming by the minute, and now the UK's youngest and fastest growing regional city. Everybody wants to come to Brum. Forget New York, forget Paris, come to Brum, we've got a canal. You can always stay on and do a master's. I'll tell you what, I might even give you $3,000 off. Seriously, there's an achievement scholarship for BCU graduates. Google it. Just think of what you could do with $3,000. That's 3,000 visits to the pound shop. Luxury. Channel 4's moving here, hopefully. Work is underway on HS2. HSBC is about to open its new Birmingham headquarters, and my hometown, Dudley, is definitely on the up too. Anybody from Dudley here? Can I have a lift home? Dudley Zoo has just announced the acquisition of 5,001 new animals. They said they're going to keep the dog, but the fleas have got to go. In 4 years' time, we're lucky enough to be hosting the Commonwealth Games right here. It's going to be brilliant. Imagine the Jamaican rowing team trying to get past the shopping trolleys in Netherton Canal. Genius. On a more serious note, Birmingham City University is all about changing and adapting what we offer an ever-changing world, seizing every opportunity to stay at the cutting edge in teaching, in practice, and in research. And I'm sure you're all grateful for the guidance, knowledge, and expertise your lecturers and tutors have provided over the past 3 to 4 years, drawing on their own leading research, their direct experience of practice and industry, and their desire to support your success. We're also about applying the knowledge we create in the real world. Our Graduate Plus scheme embeds career-related skills into every degree course. And if your entrepreneurial streak leads you towards setting up your own business, remember the wealth of resources we have right here to help you make it a success. As somebody famous once said, Rodney, this time we could all be millionaires. Now, you might not hear this message often, but you're stepping out today into a world of great opportunity. 97.4% of graduates from this university are in employment or further studies 6 months after graduating. The other 2.6% are wondering why they spent the last 3 years studying Klingon. We've worked hard alongside you to give you the skills you need to thrive in the graduate market. I hope that your newly acquired capabilities will enable you to seize future opportunities, to create new jobs, to create new types of jobs, and to build a new future for us all as your career and personal development goes forward. And if any of you ever end up in charge of town planning in the Black Country, can you look again at my application for an interactive Beyonce world in Tipton? Come on, there'll be queues up the high street. All of us here on this stage believe in you. We'll always be here for you. If you need help now or in the future, remember that as a BCU graduate, you can still use our career service and employment advisors. Today, you become part of an outstanding body of alumni who make a difference every day in over 100 countries worldwide. You will always be part of our BCU family. If I have any advice to offer, one thing I'd say is stay in touch with each other and with the university. Let us know how you're getting on. We really want to know where your degree takes you, even if it's just West Bromwich. Another piece of advice, never use a pair of pliers to mend a broken trouser zip while you're still wearing the trousers. 3 hours I was in bloody A&E. Keep in touch through our Alumni Association. Your membership is free and automatic. And if you complete the form we received at registration today and return it to the Alumni Association stand, you'll get a Birmingham City University graduate pin badge. Yeah, genius. And if you pass somebody in the street wearing a BCU badge, you can always go up to them and say, "Are you the knobhead who nicked my laptop?" Now, at heart, Birmingham City University and its students are ambitious, dedicated, creative, and professional. Be proud of who you are and look forward to who you're going to become. I'll finish by saying congratulations, enjoy your day, good luck. When you get up here, have a good time. If you don't take any selfies because it takes too long and people don't know how to work their phone, don't bother with that. But enjoy being up here. I want to leave you with a quote by hopefully the next president of the United States, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah says, "If you really want to fly, just harness your power to your passion. Harness your power to your passion. Trust your heart and success will come to you. So go forward, be passionate, fly, and know that we'll always be here for you." Congratulations and thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I now call upon the Pro Vice Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Business Law and Social Studies, Dean of the Faculty of Business, Law and Social Sciences, Professor Keith "Daddamn" Horton, to commence the presentation of award holders. Keith, give it up.
Chancellor, as Pro Vice Chancellor and Executive Dean, I'm delighted to present students from the Faculty of Business, Law and Social Sciences who have qualified for the awarded degree, diploma and certificates. I commence by presenting the candidates for the award of Research Degree. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Federalism and State Legislative Opposition to the Affordable Care Act, the Political Value of Legal Strategy, I present Dr. Ilario De Gioia. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled The Privatization of Violence, an examination of private military and security contractors and their effect on sovereignty and fundamental rights in a globalized world, I present Dr. Daniel Goff. the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Ballers and Killers, Making Sense of Homicide Within the Context of Organised Crime in the West Midlands, England, I'm delighted to present Dr. Mohammed Rahman. I now invite Dr. Ewan Kirk to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Law.
Master of Laws in International Business Law, Mohammed Mubarak Al-Salati. Master of Laws in International Human Rights, Saratu Diele Umar Kiro. Master of Laws in Legal Practice, Johnny Chow. Postgraduate Diploma in Legal Practice, Harjit Kondola. Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Oluwadamilola Adibambo. Tolawani Adiola Adenikinju. Amal Ahmed. Sira Ahmed. Ashraf Ali. Asif Ali. Bilal Ali. Sami Ali. Wajid Ali. Fidausi Aliyu. Sana Amin. Diana Apostol. Hannah Arshad. Simratpal Athwal. Amelia Austin. Hannah Aziz. Alice Barrett. Isabel Bassi. Fahima Begum. Jasmine Begum. Musamid Begum. Rukshana Begum. Daniel Bolitho. Georgia May Bradley. Sophie Brooks. Alice Kane. Antonia Champi. Inderdeep Chana. Kieran Chance. Faith Chingwena. Sunil Chopra. Joycelyn David. Melania Davtian. Amelia Deakin. Sadia Dorsmi. Chantal Eves. Yorgos Efi. Evangelos Efimiou. Adetokumbo Fatukasi. Adenike Forbes Cook. Ninette Gassi. Kelly George. Letitia Greenway. Mewish Golfaraz. Michelle Hamilton. Jafar Hassaneh. Sajida Hemraj. Anisa Hussain. Asim Hussain. Kashif Hussain. Uzaira Iqbal. Chloe Irons. Mohammed Islam. Samia Islam. Rosa Jackson. Leanne James. Ravinda Jeeta. Nathina Kalindra Rajan. Mohammed Kasim. Simran Kaur. Simran Kaur. Nina Kaur Chahal. Abu Khan. Faiza Khan. Sanya Katak. Michael Lane. Jake Locke. Halima Mahmood. Kieran Malik. Nafisa Masood. Jyoti Matu. Caitlin McClare. Shannon McDonough. Benazir Mir. Minnie Moffat. Shamsia Mohammed. Champagne Morgan. Chiamaka Nwaiwu. Abby Olatunde. Anisha Padam. Michaela Panagi. Natasha Samadhi Pandigamagay. Avinash Paul. Bhupinder Punia. Mohammed Ravat. Claudia Ray. Matthew Roberts. Hannah Sadiq. Hamza Sagir. Anjali Sangar. Molly Seaman. Mansoor Siddiqui. Assam Shaban. Angela Chandakumar. Neelam Sharif. Ibrahim Shima. Sadaf Shiraz. Daniel Simmons. Herman Singh Chima. Kareen Smith. Shanice Smith. Hina Sondi. Nicola Stevens. Faraz Tagavi. Mohammed Usama. Amira Usman. Kieran Walsh. Rebecca Waters. Matthew Watson. Bethany Wilson. Jacobel Osei Yuboa. Maimona Zafar. Maria Zahid. Mohammed Zain. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with American Legal Studies, Mercedes Cooling. Gemma Ellis. Shanice Graham. Nicole King. Lucy Milner. Benjamin Nightingale. Rhiannon Shakespeare. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Business Law, Clarice Adams. Aisha Begum. Nathaniel Chima. Amandeep Dillon. Vanessa Faulkner. Madison Harper. Mandeep Kalarai. Tanaka Mandongwe. Elena Plum. Kanavi Seth. Avez Sultan. Saranitha Theagarasa. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Criminology, Fahana Begum. Hashina Banderi. Umari Bogal. Holly English. Amber Harris. Holly Langston. Benedict Linker. Benedict Mabika. Hafsa Malik. Temilolua Ojutalayo. Angela Sinapu. Caitlin Watson. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with American Legal Studies, Opeyemi Kuku. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Legal Studies, Hina Ahmed. Elizabeth Hegarty. Dana Jarrett. Sharanjit Kaur Kangora. Sophie May Perrins. Selena Yassin. Laura Ezimwoki. This completes the presentations of awards to graduates from the School of Law.
I now invite Professor Craig Jackson to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Social Sciences.
Master in Arts in Criminology, Javiria Ansari. Amy Burns. Karenjit Johal. Carmini Kaur. Rihanna Kilmurray. Jacqueline Palmer. Amber Abbott. Oluwatifi Akinwumi. Akil Ali. Sabrina Ali. Mariam Amin. Alice Archer. Stefania Armishtu. Joseph Askham. Zach Awan. Zacharias Barry. Jake Bartlett. Chloe Bedford. Rani Begum. Kayana Brooks. Elise Bullivant. Natalie Butler. Charlotte Buttery. Caroline Canavan. Lewis Chapman. Jahangir Chowdhury. Shahana Chowdhury. Hannah Colley. Havana Crates. Daljit Dadra. Karanveer Daliwal. Sarah Eastwood. Bethany England. Louise Evans. Rudine Evans. Kamara Fable. Jabin Fatima. Amy Foster. Melissa Gilbert. Chelsea Givens. Mark Gordon. Jessica Haig. Ikimat Hamza. Benjamin Harold Faluna. Casey Hayden. Melissa Hobbs. Alicia Holder. Sarah Holiday. Julian Hopcraft. Anika Jarrett. Sarah Elizabeth Jones. Sanmuk Kaur. Erin Kennelly. Sophie Kirk. Sinem Kubilay. Elizabeth Lewis Carthy. J. Dean Line. Rihanna McKean. Kashif Malik. Stacey Matthews. Georgia McIlrath. Tiffany Mitchell. Kayla Moore. Jessica Morgan. Tia Murray. Halima Nadeem. Alicia Najak. Keely Nash. Alex Newton. Tamar Palmer Simmons. Shivani Patel. Matthew Phillips. Samuel Pugh. Hannah Kizal Bash. Amy Ratcliffe. Stephanie Riley. Anna Ross. Jenna Russell. Zaina Sam. Alice Saunders. Madeline Seeger. Sabina Shah. Jessica Sheedy, Saffron Sheridan, Rosie Shaw, Sarita Sira, Megan Smith, Suleiman Sonko, Chloe Spears, Claire Stephen, Ikra Tahir, David Taylor, Santina Taylor, Rosie Thompson, Rebecca Walker, Chloe West, Luke Whetstone, Rachel Williams, Megan Ray, Darcy Wright, Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Catherine Maxwell, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Security Studies, Aisha Adams, Andrea Alexandru, Satvir Athwal, Nathaniel Bagnall, Marthy Baker, Rhiannon Bates, Mohammed Bayat Dia, Jack Birthright, Jack Brown, Gugandeep Dillon, Mitchell Bro, Nadia Hundone, Katrina Ann Hamilton, Haider Hassan, Harry Lewis, Joseph Marson, Misha Gorgi, Jessica Pallett, Roxana Penner, Harry Robbins, Leon Skerritt, Connor Talbot, Nicole Tingle, Ben Wilkins, Ethan Wilkes, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology, Policing and Investigation, Nadeem Aslam, Laura Baumüller, Andra Borken, Chloe Alana Broxton, Hannah Buckley, Chantel Kutsia, Larissa Cole, Vlad Kondaraki, Georgia Cook Beaver, Natalie Crank, Connor Devlin, Anthony Dudgeon, Whitney Dias, Georgia Evans. Tamara Ferguson. Beth Fox. Mark Gibson. Fielding Hay. Najub Ullah Hatami. Ellie J. Hughes. Kyle Hulse. Tajamal Hussain. Sophie Hutchison. Jack Johnson. Alicia Jones. Megan Utishan. Amira Kabatia. Nangyalai Khan. Sadia Jahan Katak. Olivia Knight. Saskia McIntosh. Arandeep Mann. Sharon Massey. Hiza Mahmood. Tangila Mia. Georgina Montgomery. Lucy Musgrave. Jessica Oriowo. Charlotte Parker. Holly Louise Probert. Wania Raja. Macy Rose Reynolds. Alistair Richardson. Grace Ridgway. Hayley Roberts. Ben Rogers. Karanveer Samra. Sherelle Scott. Rihanna Seddon. Saber Shabir. Adiba Shah. Babur Shahid. Nagma Shazadi. Simran Shoka. Jessica Sylvester. Lydia Stevens. Celine Telhat. Ramina Todorova. Kirsty Ward. Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Policing and Investigation, Jonah Evans. This completes the first presentation of awards to graduates from the School of Social Sciences. Not yet.
So this concludes the first presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Business Law and Social Sciences, and I now invite the University Orator to introduce the recipient of the award of Alumni of the Year 2018.
Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands. Today we confer the title of Birmingham City University Alumna of the Year on Eileen Schofield. Eileen is principal of Schofield and Associates, a specialist employment law practice which she set up in 2009 with the aim of providing strategic and pragmatic advice to both employers and individual clients. She came to us here at the university as a mature student, just after the birth of her first child and shortly before the arrival of her second, and she somehow combined studying and family life to graduate in 1996. She then worked in a number of legal roles, including spending some time living and working in Australia before making the decision to fulfill her entrepreneurial ambitions and start up her own practice. Since then, the firm has grown from one incredibly determined woman and a desk to an international operation with clients in Europe and the United States. Schofield and Associates now advises UK clients from a range of sectors and has also developed specific expertise in advising international clients launching new ventures in the UK. Eileen has represented both employers and employees on issues of unfair dismissal, redundancy, and restructuring, discrimination, whistleblowing, and data protection. Never afraid to innovate, one case saw her being responsible for setting up the first transatlantic video link to enable witnesses to present evidence to tribunal from America. Since starting out on her own, Eileen has also become much more involved in Birmingham Law Society, ensuring she keeps in touch with her fellow legal professionals and all the latest developments in the sector. She's currently chair of the Society's board of directors, having previously served as president. Well, her plans continue to grow. She looks for opportunities to work with other professionals to widen the range of services she can offer to clients. She is, by any standard, a rising Birmingham legal star. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure now to invite the Chancellor to present the University commemorative pin to one of our Alumni of the Year for 2018, Eileen Schofield.
We are this afternoon delighted to be conferring the award of Doctor of the University upon Robert Pedley, and I now call upon the University Orator to give the citation.
Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, today we confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University honoris causa on Robert Pedley. Ladies and gentlemen, over many years now, our university has given awards to outstanding people from all walks of life: actors and architects, businessmen and bishops, composers and cartoonists. They've all been here. But it is very hard for any of us to remember a time when an honorary doctorate was awarded to a more courageous person or to one who has meant more to the communities he and we are committed to serving. Let me explain why. In March 2008, Rob Pedley was a police constable on a skiing holiday, snowboarding to be precise. One day the weather worsened and his party decided to make it back to the hotel. Then a sudden snowstorm, an ice patch, and a 250-foot fall. As he plunged through the air, he thought about the 3 children he might not see again. When he landed, it was a race against time before hypothermia did what the ice patch could not. Help was summoned. He was taken to hospital. The doctor's inventory was grisly, frightening. 9 smashed ribs, 4 fractures to the spine, 2 punctured lungs. Well, those could mend in time, but the 0 for any sensation at all below the chest could not. Well, what would you do? Could you ever get over it? If you could, how soon? Well, this man just knew he would. 4 months in hospital, working hard at the rehab. Short-term goals led to long-term gains. 6 months after the accident. Only 6 months after, with family and colleagues always behind, around, always looking to the future, PC Robert Pedley was back at work. As Shakespeare said of a man who only thought he'd fallen from a cliff, "Thy life is a miracle." But that's just the start of the story. There are some things the most advanced medical science can't mend. Humanity and experience are truly marvelous medicines for the rest. Since returning to work, Rob Pedley has devoted his career to helping young people in our region understand the consequences of knife and gun crime. One decision, one moment, one quick-fire choice, one slip on the ice, and the world changes. Lead face for the Guns and Knives Take Lives initiative, Rob Pedley has taken his message into hundreds of schools, transmitting priceless lessons about what it means to respect a life, whether it's your own or someone else's. And sometimes it takes a tragedy to remind us. When in 2003, two Birmingham teenagers, Charlene Ellis and Letitia Shakespeare, were murdered in a gang-related attack, the city and the nation recoiled in horror. Brave people like Letitia's mother, Marcia, spoke out and campaigned, and now she does so with the help of PC Rob Pedley, working hard to unpick the spiral that leads young people into ruining their lives and others. And if you do a Google image search for him, you're most likely to see him with Marcia or with Prince William collecting his MBE in 2016. So the next time you think about giving up on anything, think about Rob Pedley. Set the short-term goals and see them transformed into long-term gains. Think about the indomitable determination that took him from a freezing mountainside back to a life of incomparable public service. Treasure his example, and while you're celebrating your own achievements today, spare a great big BCU cheer for his. So Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, it gives me enormous pleasure to invite the Vice-Chancellor to confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University, honoris causa, on Rob Pedley.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Vice-Chancellor, I exercise the authority of the University's Academic Board, and I am absolutely delighted to confer the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa on Robert Pedley, and I invite you, Chancellor, to present the commemorative medal.
It's fantastic hearing the story. Congratulations. This was designed by students here, and I hope you enjoy it, and nothing but the Hugo. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That completes the conferment of the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa, and I now invite Robert to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, that's all you. Wow, okay, so I've just heard that, and that's me. Look, the first thing I've got to say to you is, I'm really just an ordinary guy from Birmingham. I've always said I'm the most boring, uninteresting person. I've just, sometimes through no fault of my own, I admit, I've kind of had a bit of an unusual and occasionally exceptional life. I'm massively honoured to be here. It's like a recognition of this point in my life so far. I've got a long way to go yet. And that, to me, is why I want to share something, really, a message for all of you graduating today. This is kind of, it's a little recognition, it's a staging post, it's a stop-off where you can look and say, you know what, I've worked pretty hard the last few years, look what I've done. I've gone through adversity, I've gone through challenge, I've got my head down, I've been brave, I've believed in myself. There's times when I've had to really dig deep and pull it out the bag, but I've done it, and now I'm here. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you. Massive achievement to get where you are today. Where do you go from here? If I could offer any snippets that have led to me perhaps appearing here like, like one person standing out of so many. It's the little things about how you do it. I love what I do. I love the community that I work with. I get to meet different people every single day. I will never forget for the rest of my life that I've been sat here with you. As you go on to wherever you go, further studies, work, into family, you are all going and playing a part in the world. Never underestimate what you can achieve. Never. Always believe in yourself. Whatever you do, do it with absolute passion, dedication, trust your own instincts. Never give up on your own continued professional development, of course. But there was a quote. I saw a quote and I thought I liked this quote so much, I want to find out where it's from. Now the quote is, you can judge the character of somebody by what they do. For somebody you can do nothing for them in return. I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to go and have a look at that. And do you know what? I couldn't find out who said it. All I could find out, it seems that quite a few people have said it over the years. Well, look at it however you like. There must be some truth in it, but today I'm saying it. You can judge the character of somebody by what you do for somebody who can't do anything for you in return. Going through my time in the police, it's only the last years, trying to come back and rebuild a life, but I've suddenly realised I'm probably doing more maybe than I'm actually giving to for myself, and lo and behold, success has come from it, recognition has come from it, an MBE, I mean really, an honorary doctorate, I mean come on. I'm just a police constable from Birmingham. No way. Do you know what, you guys, you are going out there and you can change the world. At the very least, I'll leave you with this. You've already changed a few people's worlds because there's people sat up in there, and do you know what? You are their world. You are their sons, their daughters, their grandkids, their brothers, their sisters. You are their absolute world, and they are looking down at you and they are beaming with pride, and they're proud of you because of what you've done. Never underestimate yourself. Believe in yourself. Chase your dream with passion. Thank you.
I now invite Professor Keith Horton to continue the presentation of award holders from the faculty and call upon the Chancellor to receive the students.
I now invite Professor Craig Jackson to return to the lectern to continue the presentation of award holders from the School of Social Sciences.
Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Alicia Ahmed. Alina Akhtar. Selina Akmal. Aisha Al-Harbi. Sadia Ali. Zaina Ali. Momina Altaf. Tatiana Antunes. Taiba Asif. Shawana Ayaz. Shamaila Ayaz. Daquan Bab. Priya Baden. Darshan Allen. Amarpreet Baines. Bogla Kabanya. Matthew Baptiste. Amy Bass. Rachel Bailey. Akia Begum. Mariam Begun. Samina Begun. Gemma Bowdler. Helen Bridges. Katrina Brooker. Amelia Burrows Corcoran. Tanisha Chwawan. Alex Chung. Munya Chivora. Jaya Chauhan. Paige Clark Jeffers. Mahmouda Conti. Megan Coop. Jessica Davies. Luke Davies. Molly Davies. Kerry Devlin. Gaganpreet Daluwal. Emma Edwards. Lily Edwards. Joanna Elliott. Lauren Emerton Wilson. Jane Catherine Evans. Lucy Fidelia. Chloe Gilmore. Holly Gossage. Gumush Sarah. Alexandra Higginson. Renee Heer. Daniel Howarth. Chloe Humphreys. Samir Hussain. Rika Hutter. Fatima Ibrahim Kil. Sadia Iqbal. Celia Jarvis. Neelam Javed. Emily Jones. Caitlin Jones. Caitlin Corfeld. Amandeep Kaur. Shivani Kelly. Diamantina Kodra. Simran Kuna. Nida Mahfouz. Kainat Mahmood. Olivia Malik. Mira Malhotra. Alicia Malley. Hannah Martin. Emily Mason. Ravimbo Matambo. Catherine Makatamni. Katrina McCann. Sophie Mead. Sunita Modwadia. Beth Morgan. Thalia Milona. Masuma Nakvi. Rima Mudaseba. Ashani Kiyame. Gopi Pajwani. Charity Pierce. Serena Monique Prescott Sebastian. Sonia Rashid. Charlotte Ravenhill 40. Charlotte Roberts. Crystal Roberts. Kimia Rostami Turkamani. Emma Sayer. Lauren Scott. Kerry Siri. Sarah Shah. Maisha Shaheen. Nadia Sheikh. Daniel Sims. Kirby Skillett. Hannah Smith. Sophie Smith. Rachel Smith. Holly Stokes. Lauren Stringer. Aksa Tariq. Sadia Tasneem. Stephanie Tennant. Charlotte Thompson. Alina Walker. Erin Warren. Beth Wills. Sana Yaku. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sociology, Samin Kamran. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology with Criminology, Georgina Adams. Afsana Hamed. Kirsty Aston. Jasandeep Bahad. Hannah Beacon. Tamsin Bibi. Nazia Begum. Jack Black. Sherilyn Brooks. Lucy Campbell. Charlotte Carr. Tia Chalice. Philippa Cowan. Emma Griffiths. David Craven. Katie Dixon. Ksenia Deutsch. Kieran Dolphin. Charlotte Dunning. Jennifer Fantham. Rachel Fitzpatrick. Kyle Gadd. Rondell Grant. Sarah Green. Carissa Grimmond. Ali Hegazi. Jessica Hull. Sonia Hussain. Kaylee Ingram. Shay Jenkins. Abigail Rhiann Ruth Jones. Jasdeep Kaur. Lucy Knighton. Amila Masood. Katie Masterman. Sarah McBrearty. Jacob McDonald. Gina Louise Mottram. Jessica Muir. Raluca Montino. Erin Murphy. Sinead O'Flaherty. Jennifer Ormson. Natasha Claire Meredith Pope. Iram Qureshi. Nafisha Raza. Alex Robbins. Rashida Shah. Charlotte Smith. Bethany Stratford. Stephen Stratton. Catherine Summers. Holly Such. Abigail Tarpey. Chelsea Thacker. Megan Thomason. Shema Udin. Michael Walker. Gabriela Agdoma. Alicia Ifraz. Hannah Lee. Emma Reeston. Shazia Shabnur. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Social Studies, Talia Ali. Tina Tiwa Ayaku. Aranveer Bahia. Nadia Blyer. Alina Nawaz. Humaira Shazad. Youssef Yahya. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sociology, Tiana Alexander. Humaira Hassan. Princella Butting. Alicia Donaldson. Armani Elmi. Robin Fawcett. Angel Griffiths Postle. Shafay Hambridge. Robert Hill. Sarah Louise Hughes. Daniel Jones. Tioma Jones. Asiya Khan. Benedict Lenga. Sotan Manuel. Georgia Nichols. Mary Overton. Monique Price. Marissa Rahman. Manpreet Shergill. Lewis Sumner. Abida Tariq. Sosan Yafai. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sociology and Criminology, Hajira Abbasi. Afsha Ahmed. Mariam Ayub. Zoe Elizabeth Bailey. Francis Barrett Orr. Zinat Bayat. Cassian Brooks. Alexandra Maria Kochish. Nakila Daly. Zainab Fadil. Tavneet Flora. Chloe Freeman. Samantha Gill. Hannah Goodwin. Jessica Haven. Govinda Manda. Harpreet Mangat. Chelsea Mannion. Hira Nasser. Laura O'Connor. Ella Ortega. Angela Owusu Ansah. Rajveen Pangli. Tyler Jade Phillips. Mahbooba Rahman. Mohammed Rashid. Ellie Ridgway. Aaliyah Scott. Letitia Simpson. Lorraine Smith. Francesca Vint. Annabelle Watson. Sandra Yagien. Hajra Yassin. Megan Young. Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Somia Noor. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology, Lauren Corser. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Sophia Perel. Tania Tahir. This completes the presentation of awards to graduates from the School of Social Sciences.
Chancellor, this now completes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Business Law and Social Sciences. I now invite Mercedes Cooling to the stage, who has recently graduated this afternoon from our BA programme in Law with American Legal Studies. And I address Mercedes to address the congregation.
Good afternoon. It is a great honour to be asked to speak to you today. A special day for me and my family, just as I'm sure it is for so many of you here today at the culmination of our studies. Coming from Birmingham Conservatoire into the law school at BCU, I was hesitant to say the least about my new and very unexpected career change. I remember being in my very first lecture and not knowing the difference between case law and legislation, or what the letter R stood for in a case, when everyone else around me seemed to accept this as bread and butter. And yet, here I am today graduating, having had the best 3 years of my life, thanks to the endless support and encouragement from my personal tutor and the staff of the law school. We have fantastic lecturers that have done some really amazing things, and they encourage their students to be more than just someone with a law degree, to get involved with all the university has to offer. During my time here, I have discovered a love for American law, interned in Texas assisting with death row cases, mooted on behalf of my university in a national competition, had numerous opportunities to network with those in the legal profession, and met Lady Hale herself, to name but a few things. I don't think many of my peers in this room could say they feel totally prepared for life beyond graduation. It is, after all, a daunting prospect. No timetables dictating where you need to be, and opportunities not just being emailed through to you from the careers team at BCU. But I'm sure many would agree with me when I say that we feel as prepared as one can feel, taking the leap from university into the world of work. 3 years ago, I never would have imagined I'd be standing here, making a speech to hundreds of you, ready to pursue a career as a barrister. And that's all thanks to the wonderful people behind me. I wish my peers the very best of luck in their endeavours, and know that each and every one of you will make a success of yourselves. As we set out on the next stage of our lives, we are still individuals with our own distinct ambitions, but we are also united as the class of 2018, a permanent part of our university's history. Congratulations to you all. I now invite the Chancellor to close the ceremony.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I declare this congregation closed. You did good. You did good. We love you, take care of you, we're here for you. Remember all that stuff I said before. We've had a fantastic panoply of guests. It's been wonderful, I've loved it today. We'd be grateful if guests could stand now while we process out of the theatre while you wait till we've gone. Because it just gets complicated if you don't. So if you could please stand. If you could please say Wakanda forever one last time. Not Katanga, Wakanda. Thanks for listening. And class of 2018, that's it.